This is going to be my review of the HTC P4000. So first of all, let's go through the buttons and the layout of everything. So first up here, we have a mail button, we have an internet button, we have end call, beginning call, and we have a Windows key and an OK key, which functions as a back button. And then we have two extra programmable buttons on the sides. Then on the side, on the left side, we have a track wheel with click, which means OK, an OK button, which is back. A voice command button, wireless on and off. This phone has a wireless. If it has a wireless SD slot, which carries up to 8 gigabytes. A strange looking USB 2.0 mini, but it doesn't use normal USB. What is it called? This telescoping pointer. A dedicated camera button with shutter. On button, it also works as on and off, as the screen on and off, and again, wireless. And then we have a 2 megapixel camera with flash. And you see, it runs Windows Mobile, and it is made by HTC. You can't see that, there you go. Okay, so first of all, let's turn on our little device. See, it's locked right now. Okay, so let's talk about battery life. After a full day of being used, it would probably go from around 100% to 30% or maybe even 20%, so it's okay battery. But standby mode, when you put it on standby, when you lock it and you turn off the screen, it loses 10% every day, which is a lot compared to other phones I've had, like my Razr over here, which would last at least 2 weeks until I would have to charge again if it's on standby, not even, maybe even more. Okay, so first of all, you see, right now I have 80%. I haven't used it for like 2 days. I just wanted to see. So let's go into settings. You see, I used to have long nails. That's why I never used the thing over here. But now I cut my nails, and it's not as easy. So this phone has 113.78 megabytes memory, and right now you see there's no programs running. So yeah, and the storage card takes up to 8 gigabytes. Strangely, when I got the phone, in the program it said 22 megabytes free, and now it's 19. I don't know why, but you see there's nothing running, so that's a bit strange. Okay, so it has a fairly good speaker. I loaded some music onto this, so let's turn on the music. So let's go into the media player, if I can find it. File Explorer. Documents, my music. So here I have some music. Okay, we can play that now. You see it? The speaker is fairly good. It comes out of this one speaker right over here, and that's only 75%. And I can turn the volume up and down with a little click track wheel up here. So you see, less volume, more, and this is 100%. And this is some. I picked this song because it has some fairly fast notes. At a certain pace, it's very good, but after a certain amount of notes, like right now, it sort of starts to skip some, and it doesn't make them as even. And if we go and let's play Eye of the Beholder by Metallica. This is a lot more bassy, so let's turn up the volume. Okay, there we go. It does very good bass out of this one speaker right here. So it is a very good phone. It has wireless, but it only has Internet Explorer like you see here. So let me turn off the music. And the one thing I truthfully hate, like I'm okay with Windows phones, but the thing I hate is after a certain amount of apps you turn on, like we'll just turn on the Internet Explorer right now. You see, it has a slide-out keyboard. We'll talk about that in a minute. Well, one thing I hate is this little keyboard. It's horrible. And also, after you open up a certain amount of apps, like I just opened up the email right now, you see you have to go back into the settings, or else it'll slow down insanely. Memory, and you see already 4 megabytes. It's only like 3 programs running, and you see, or 4, sorry. Right, so I have to stop all, and then I can keep going. So I keep doing that a lot. Okay, so let's go over here into the slide-out keyboard. Okay, so this keyboard has a reset up here. It has two dedicated keys. You see, one for these two, so you don't have to always move your hands around. It has a space button and everything, but one thing I haven't understood is how to do all these extra little, like, you know, question mark, exclamation mark. It's not very comfortable, and I have to keep going back into the normal keyboard, and I have to do that. So the keyboard, I can type fairly quickly. It's not the best size I have seen, but it is good enough for this size of phone. I would have liked to see it maybe a bit bigger, maybe until these lines over here, but they decide to put this little plastic over here so it doesn't scratch the phone or whatever. Okay, I would have liked to see it be bigger, but I guess for this phone it's good enough. It types fairly quickly and everything, but when I do have a mistake, it's hard because this delete key is not on top, it's down here, and then I have to sort of look at it, and it's not very good to look at it. So now let's go into the actual, because this is a phone, let's talk about the phone quality, the sound quality. So the sound quality is fairly good. It's not like some of the UT Starcom phones when they would lose data, because HTC is UT Starcom practically. Yeah, it makes a little, you can choose a little noise every time you move it. It doesn't lose it doesn't lose data, it doesn't lose the bars. Right now what is it called, right? The call quality is okay. The other person on the other end could hear me fairly well, and the speakerphone is very good because these speakers right here. And microphone is, you know, not the best, but it's nice what HTC gave us. Instead of having to go into all the settings, we could just go here, and we could choose if we want to put it into flight mode, if we want to put it to phone, if we want to turn off and on, if we want to turn the Bluetooth on and off, if we want to turn everything on and off. It's nice how they gave us this comm manager that's a lot better for your fingers. Okay. So, there's really not much to talk about because this is just a plain old Windows mobile phone. It has nothing special. It doesn't have Opera Mobile, which is really annoying. It is plain, you see. Everything's perfectly this normal, you see. It's nothing special. So if you are looking for a if you're looking for something extra, not just a Windows mobile phone, I wouldn't talk about this one. But one of the things I truthfully hate is it uses CDMA. That's why I hate HTC, because I think they always use CDMA, and that's one of the most annoying things. Because if I want to take out the if I want to turn off the phone function and make sure no data gets by, I can just take out the SIM card. But here there's no SIM card, so I have to completely change everything, and it's annoying. But it is nice but sometimes this Wi-Fi on and off switch does come out and just turn off and on accidentally, and the pointer over here, there's a piece of rubber in here that's holding it. Every time you push it in, first of all, it's very hard to push in. You have to push it pretty hard. But apparently there was this big problem that people would take it in, put it in and out too many times, and the rubber in here would get weak, which I really want to happen, and then it would just fall out. Unlike right now when it's just, you can barely put it in. So this has been my review of the HTC P4000. Hope you liked it. Please watch my other videos. Bye.